It is early in the morning and it's time to start outfitting the office. I don't really know what all sorts of things are needed in here other than obviously we're going to need some worker desks and that sort of thing. And I don't know, is that all we need? That may well be all we need, except I will probably add a restroom over here just because that might be a good idea. Seems like that could go a long way to being helpful. And I don't know, maybe we'll make it a little public restroom and kind of section this off. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I don't really think I need this large of a space for my office, so why don't we go ahead and do that? We can just kind of parcel out a bit of a restaurant here. Hello, Kat. Welcome to the party. So nice of you to join. You're kind of in the way. Wow, that's really off center. How did that happen? I don't know. That's really bizarre. We'll deal with that another time. I don't know what happened there. Apparently the cat decided to move her logo. Why her label and logo? Why did you do that? That makes no sense to me. I'll get that adjusted for the next one. My apologies. I didn't even know that. She is sneaky. What can I say? I'm going to pause it for just a moment while I am planning out where to put the toilets and all that sort of stuff. Nope. Never mind. I need to research that. Well, then that kind of seals the deal. Let us go to walls and let's see. I need to figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do 5. That'll be okay. I probably don't need that much space. And then that means I should probably do things like add doors so people can get in and out of there. That would be kind of a good idea, right? We'll just do a single door right here, a single door right there, and then we'll probably end up doing a staff door in here. I don't remember if it matters for staff. Whatever. I'm just going to do it anyway. If for no other reason, then it's potentially a quicker way in and out of the building. I'm going to do it like that too. That way my janitorial staff can get in and out of said building. So I need to put some office desks down. I'm going to just really go deep into debt today. So let's just really enjoy that. 1, 2, 3. We'll do... Oh man, I did not plan this out right. If I do that, I can do something like this. And we can do 2 and 2. That looks pretty hideous, and I'm just going to run with it. I think since this is an office, we don't need anything other than staff doors, so we'll put in 2. Why not? And then we can go ahead and start zoning this out. So, let's see. Where is my... I guess I've never used the fill version before. Interesting. Let's just go ahead and assign this as an office. There we go. Office, that is building or, I don't know, thing number 3. We need an office worker. You are not very patient. You're good at office work. You're better at office work. So let's hire... okay, we'll hire those 2 as office workers. That's fine. They can come in at 9 a.m. tomorrow, I guess. And I suppose 2 is going to be sufficient for now. I obviously have room for more. Probably don't need all of these builders around right now. That's okay. Like I said, we'll get this figured out. It's going to take a little bit of time to do all of this, but it will all work out in the end, I think. I don't have a whole lot of parking space right now for customers. A fair amount, but not really enough. Not for, well, it'll be okay. I'm not going to sweat it. It's really okay. We have a bunch of people in here working. That looks good. I'm pretty pleased with that. We're going to need to start figuring out where we are building and how we're doing this sort of stuff. Ooh, what did I get? I think that was the 100 sales. There we go. We can get rid of that. Thank you for the free 10 grand. That's going to be really nice. I will put that to good use. Believe you me. What does it take to put floor tiles in? I kind of wouldn't mind putting some different tiles in place. Just something that... Oh, that is barfy. Let's maybe not do that one. Here, we'll do a nice wood floor for the office workers. Wow, that kind of messes with my eyes a little. That is something. Let's go back to road work. So we're going to need to figure out where all this stuff is going. I would like to have a bus stop somewhere. I don't really know where I want that to be. I guess what we should probably be doing is doing a parking lot over here. And then we can do another series of buildings right here. Kind of like the idea of that. Maybe more staff parking over here. I'm not sure if I really need any more. suppose what we could do, here, let's go to our objects. We could do something like, I think it just would look nice to have a nice oak tree right there. So I'm just going to put a tree there. No rhyme or reason. I just like the sound of that. So let's plan on having some more parking over here, something along these lines. I'm just going to line it up with my existing building because eventually what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop a big foundation down over here, but we're going to need a little more money for that. As much as I would like to do one like exactly that same size, that's probably not going to happen. To do some sort of crazy long superstore that way, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen right away. Probably not. I'm just siphoning off way too much money right now. Don't really have any research going on right now. Research basics. Currently employing 2 hours, an average daily progress of 9.3 man hours. So we'll be able to get that done in the first day, and then we'll kind of figure out where we want to go from there. I don't even know. Let's not worry about that until we actually get that first research project finished. So that's going to be game day tomorrow. So by the end of day 5, we'll have this figured out. Just taking a look here to see what we have going on in the store. Did you just walk out with free stuff? I have a feeling like you did. Because, yeah, I thought I messed that up. I couldn't remember. So if you already told me I messed it up, thanks. I kind of figured that out. Let's go back to the store. Yeah, I have my timing wrong. They need to... My late night cashier, I think, needs to stay a little longer, which I was kind of afraid of that. Where are you? 1300, 821. What are my store hours? 2200. No, you should be... Wait a minute, what? Oh, that's horrible. I really messed that one up. There you go. You should be right there. That's bad. How did I miss that? I don't know what I must have been hallucinating. That makes no sense. Cashier. So I have 2 of these. All right, that should be fine. You come in at 10. I might actually have you come in at 8. Or 11, rather. I don't think we necessarily need as many. Wrong button at that time. That'll work out okay, I think. Man, I screwed that one up. That's all right. I'm going to get so much free money it won't matter. And by the time we're done with this, we're going to be rolling in money. I mean, all you really need is start selling the good stuff. Now, granted, we're going to have to do some research to get to that point, but we will eventually. Would like to have a store that's open 24 hours as well, so maybe we'll do something like that over here. I mean, we can just kind of plan out some stuff. I mean, just out of curiosity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 11 is what I did there, if I remember right, and that seems to be what the math says. And 11 by 40 is only going to cost $88,000. I don't really have 88 grand to burn right now, so that's not going to happen. But we might be able to do something like an 11 by 21. Maybe another 11 by 23. That's kind of what we did in the other. Maybe something like that. 11 by 21, and then that would kind of leave the same thing on the other side. So then we could do something like this on the other side. And we just use an adjoining wall. And that way we get 2 stores out of that space, and I think that would be good. We can do, maybe one would be a restaurant, like a fast food restaurant, and then maybe, I don't know. That might be good. Just a fast food restaurant and then some sort of 24-hour thing. I wouldn't mind turning this one into the 24-hour one, though. So maybe we don't really need to do that. We could do maybe a small, I don't know. I mean, there are still a lot of various shelves and things that we haven't put down just yet. I mean, I think we're going to have to research some of them. Like right now, we can't even do the restaurant because, you know, got to research. I know that's going to be kind of one of those that'll take some time. And then maybe we could do a clothing store. I like those, actually. I want to say those end up being pretty good business. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll start with a clothing store first. and then we'll move on to other stuff after that because we're going to have some time for research. And speaking of research, look at that. We are 61% completed. Customers are leaving because the queues are full. That's okay. There are 2 cashiers working right now. I think that's going to be sufficient. I hope that's going to be sufficient. I'm kind of watching that right now. That is one of the things with this game is you do kind of need to spend a little time in your stores watching just to see what's going on. I mean, obviously you get the little pop-up notifications there that say, hey, your lines are full or you don't have enough parking. But you still got to kind of just every once in a while look at your store and see what it's doing. See, this might be a good thing, too, to look at this. What are we doing here? Auto margin. Ooh. Can I? Nope. All right. I'm good with that 200% auto margin. I want to say that didn't used to be the case, that it used to be 100% profit margin. I don't remember now. So we can look at some of these things, and we could make some adjustments here just to see if it would help move some product. But I'm hesitant to drop anything down because I'm greedy. I want all of their monies. Give me your monies and stuff. All right? I kind of would like to have all your money. So I don't know. I think for now we're just going to leave everything as is. That's okay. So where are we on the research chain here? We have completed this project. So we can move on to, oh man, we have so many options here. Unlock the following products: fresh fruit and vegetables, meat and fish, milk and dairy. That would let us move on to a proper, man, I didn't see a pop-up come up for this. Did I miss that? Did I miss a pop-up that said, hey, you've completed this, time to move on to a new project? I feel like I didn't. Maybe we should just do night hours. That'll let us open up a store nice and late right away. We have road networks. That's going to let you build additional roads coming into your location. That gives you more customers. The bus will allow you to bring in people through public transport as well. That's a new thing to me. I have not played with that. Luxury supplier, that'll unlock jewelry, hand tools, and power tools. Those are good. Those are all good things. The media, that's a good thing. Electronic supplier, that is where your money, well, at least that's where your money used to be. Maybe it isn't anymore. You'd think that detergents and stuff like that is where the money is, razors. Nope. Money is in laptops and game consoles and TVs and tablets. Holy crap, I was just rolling in dough when I did that. For right now, though, let's just go straight to alcohol. I'm going after the money. And I think because of that, because I want this crap to be done, let us manage our office. And I think what we'll do is we're going to do something like this. We're going to change our hours. You're going to come in at 7 a.m. and you're going to come in at 7 a.m. And I'm going to hire 2 more office workers. You are not necessarily great at office working, but I'm going to hire you anyway. And we'll have you come in at, I guess we'll just have you come in at 7 a.m. as well. And we'll hire another office worker. You're pretty good at office work, but you're not very fast. I'm going to hope that balances it out, and we'll have you come in at 7. So we'll have all 4 of those coming in. That's going to give us a good chunk of research in the course of a day, and that actually does leave me some space, if I want, to do something along the lines of having some part-time people come in. If they're going to be leaving at, let's see, they're coming in at 7, so 3 o'clock, then that means we could actually have a second shift come in and have a full second shift, really, and just have crazy research going on. Problem, the item to keep in mind is that it does indeed cost a bunch of money to have all of these people employed. And I might not have enough staff parking. I clearly don't now. I have so many people hired over just over here. I'm going to go ahead and let's remove a little of this road work. We're going to remove that one and that one. We're going to need some more staff parking right there. I can see that now. I clearly underestimated how many employees I would have over here between the builders, janitors, the stock clerks, cashiers, the office workers. Yeah, we've got a lot of employees, and that I'm not bothering to do the math. I think that'll be okay for now. And then we'll end up kind of doing something similar over here where we will end up with enough staff parking on this side to take care of whatever's over here. And these really aren't the best parking spots. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, someone can get right in and out. So I don't know. I mean, I guess actually those are maybe among the best. These ones right here, and then these are probably the best parking spots. So never mind that. I'm wrong. Anyway, good. We should have someone rolling in shortly. And I don't think there's a whole lot of stocking that needs to be done. So I might actually, just in the interest of trying to be, a little more efficient here, I think what I'm going to do is, for right now, I'm going to go ahead and fire Samantha. I apologize for only hiring you for a couple of days, but whatever, it's fine. You'll probably end up being hired again. It's just the way it works. That is something that I would like to research, just kind of thinking about that. I believe, if I remember right, when you do is it the road network that you unlock being able to choose from more than 3 people at a time? I think that's right. How are we doing on that alcohol license? We are slowly moving on it. We will make progress. It will be slow, but it will be steady. And the cat cam will not be in that top corner because that's a really bad location for it. My bad. We'll come back to that. We'll revisit that in the future. So I'm just looking at all the staff parking right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots open. So I might have overestimated. But just the same, I'd rather overestimate than underestimate just because we're going to end up needing more staff anyway. It's not like it's a big problem. Yep, checkout queues are full. You're fine. There are 2 people over there. Split the lines up, people. That line is longer. Get in that one. There you go. Good job. You're getting angry, Mr. Redface. You'll be fine. There you go. See, you're good. You are good. Hey, don't get angry on me. You're fine. Just kind of taking a look here. One of the things that the office workers do, I believe, is they help you assess your needs. So, theoretically, the yellow is the need, and the blue is what I actually have. So, I say needs, I mean demand, you know what I mean? Supply, demand, that sort of thing. It's called needs, so supply, demand. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, so on display 1, demand 34, sales yesterday 19. So I don't actually quite have, I'm not meeting the needs, the demand of the various people for quite a few of these. And that's okay because we only have 1 store right now. It's not a huge problem. It's all going to work out just fine. Not at all worried about it. How are we doing on that? 7 man-hours left, and we are... What are we doing? We should be getting quite a few here. 18.8 man-hours with 4 office workers. That's not too shabby. So we will actually have the research completed on day 7, somewhere around late morning, I think. Mid to late morning, we'll have that research completed, and we'll be able to change the store around to a 24-hour store if we really want. I'm not sure if that's really going to be necessary, but I think we might give it a whirl just to see what happens because, or 24-hour store rather, change the shelves around to alcohol. Sorry, I'm 1 step ahead. I kind of want to have that 24-hour store. It's such a decision, you know, do you go with the 24 hours? Do you go with researching, I don't know, electronics, whatever, all that stuff? I don't know. It's, I kind of don't want to jump to electronics only because if it still works the way it did, then that just kind of puts a ton of money in my pocket right away, which I'm not sure I want to do just yet. I do kind of enjoy the early game in a lot of games where, you know, you're kind of living by the skin of your teeth, holding on by a fingernail. That's it's kind of fun. You know, it's a little more tense, a little more exciting, a little more interesting, and you might actually need some help because there are quite a few people in line. Oh, you're getting through them pretty quickly. You know what? I apologize. You're a good worker, whoever you are. Anna, you're pretty speedy. You're faster than you might be giving yourself credit for, although that's a crap load of people in line, and they're all about to just take off, I think, because we're about to close the store. Yep, everyone's going home. See you later. I guess you all get those goods for free. I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. I didn't need the money anyway. I mean, this really is a charity organization, I think. Sell 20 different types of products. We're going to get close to that. Turn daily profit over $100. Yeah, I think we already did that one, did we not? 500 sales. And we're not turning a profit yet. That's the problem. Ah, crap. Look at that. Losing money every day. That's fantastic. Look at that. Gross profit. 1257. Net profit negative 762. Yeah, we're not working that out too well right now. In part, that's because I have so many office workers going. I'm just trying to research at the expense of losing money, and it's not a big deal because those things are going to be some free money as we move along, so it'll work out okay. I think getting alcohol on the shelves will also help. We can go ahead and put an alcohol shelf down, maybe here, one over here, and I don't know, maybe I should get rid of one of these things. And it's making $11. It costs $1. Making $38. It costs $1. Well, maybe I'll leave those. All right. I mean, they're making money. I guess what I could do is I can move some of these plants around. I can get rid of them. I can put a trash can or something. I don't know. Maybe remove that, move the trash can over here. That would be enough for 2 shelves right there. And then I could do 1, 2 if I get rid of that plant. That could be 4 more shelves in there. I think I'm only going to need 3, though, because it's beer, wine, and liquor. So maybe we end up doing like another arcade machine or something along those lines. Those at least don't really cost anything in terms of employees. I mean, that $38 that it made, let's see, where are you? $38 and it cost $1. So it's 37 free dollars. That's not big money, but it is 37 free dollars. So that's kind of hard to complain about. That's not bad. I like how that box keeps magically filling itself back in. That's curious. All right, you're doing a good job there restocking the shelves. Appreciate that. Keep up the good work, sir or madam. I don't remember what you are. John with some things or something. Yeah, he moves pretty quickly, so we'll just let him keep stocking the shelves. Oh, look at that. He's all done. Sort of, kind of. Yeah, soda. Everyone's buying the soda and the bottled water. I'm not paying attention. I haven't been, and I'll need to. I haven't been paying attention to what's going on in terms of where are these shelves by the end of John's shift, and where are the shelves by the end of the store closing, because I might be running out of stuff to sell. I don't think that's been the case, but it could be. Got our alcohol license, so here becomes the question. Do I go with the night hours so I can get a store that's open all the time? I think I'm going to pass on that one for now. I think that was one of those things I did pretty early on last time, and I'm going to pass on that. And I'm going to say, oh man, what do we do? Maybe we do the cold chain. I kind of want to go straight up to clothing, though. I really like the idea of making that clothing store over there. That sounds really good to me. We could do restrooms. We could do... Some of these things are just going to cost a lot of time and money to make. So let's just kind of work on something that we can get pretty quickly. That's going to be the cold chain there. So that's something we can at least kind of look forward to. That won't take more than, a day and a half or so to research. That's kind of what I'm thinking here is let's kind of pick something that we can move along with pretty darn quickly. And then I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to get started on work on that foundation. So we're going to do something like this. Let's see, 11 by 21. Do 11 by 20. Let me do that and then pause because I need to check my math on this one. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That'll work out okay, I think. Not happy with... That'll be okay. We'll make it work. Being able to rotate stuff kind of changes things around a little bit, so we'll just let them do that. If it ends up being a mistake, it ends up being a mistake. A costly one, but I think it'll all work out in the long run. I just really need to get this store up to the point where it's making some money. That'd be a good thing. It's just not, I don't know, the store itself is making money, but I have so many other employees. I think what we need to do at this point is we need to cut down on our employees. I meant to visit this earlier, to revisit this earlier. I don't want to get rid of all those folks. I'm going to get rid of you, and you're probably working right now, and that kind of stinks. And we're going to get rid of you, and I'm going to leave it like that. We'll have 2 in the morning there. That'll be okay. I think that's how I have that set up right now. And so we'll still technically have more than we started with, but it shouldn't be too obscene. I'm going to leave 2 janitors just because I am paranoid about stuff being dirty and getting rats and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, we're just going to eat that. But theoretically, that should help cut costs down a little bit. I mean, isn't that the way business works anyway? Not making enough money, so let's start firing people. Seems to be what happens in the real world. Getting pretty close to that. We will get that finished by the end of day 8. So we'll be able to turn this into a kind of a small grocery store is my thought right now. And I think what we'll end up doing is just kind of copying this, except we're going to do a smaller storage area. So let's do some walls here. Let's go with, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think will be sufficient. So we'll just do something like that. And I'll just kind of deal with having a bunch of deliveries. I think that'll be okay. I hope it's going to be okay. If they really need to, I guess we could use the storage space over here or something too. I don't know. I guess I fired all my... Oh, I guess I need to give you a door so you can get in. That'd be a good idea, right? Duh. Well, duh, that's your problem. Here, let's go ahead and do something like that, and then you can do that. There you go. Sorry about that. I was staring at you like, why aren't you working? Because you can't. Whoa, holy crap, where are you going? You are really taking the scenic route there, Ingrid. Really taking the scenic route. I'm not sure why you did that, but you did. You sure did. All right, let's go ahead and get some double doors into this place. I don't know where they're going to go. I actually need to lay out everything in here before I do that. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. 3 checkout counters should be enough. Oh, goodness, I hope they're enough. Ice cream, milk, dairy, fresh meat, vegetables, all that sort of stuff. Yep, we're absolutely going to be doing that. Oh, geez, how do we want to do this? A lot of this stuff I just cannot even sell yet, so it's kind of silly to do some of it. I guess we'll do food shelves, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I like that. I think maybe we'll do it like that, and then we can just do single door and single door. And then we can do another 2, 3, 4. We'll do one of these. We'll put a standard row in there. And then fridge. This is going to unlock some stuff here shortly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is what we need of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll be fine with 8. That'll be okay. I could always add... If I really want, I could add a couple more in here. I could add something there and then something over there. Yeah, I know. I'm not making a lot of money today because reasons. Although made a little more money by way of sales, so that's good. But salaries are higher. I don't know how that worked out. Oh, I guess that was the The 8-day average, that's what I was looking at. I thought that was the previous one. But just the same, we will continue on with this, and probably by the, I don't know, by the time day 9 or 10 rolls around, because I think we still need to do some research here. Yeah. Somewhere around day 9, we should be good to go, and we're going to have we're going to have a new store. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this as a store. This will be store number, whatever you are, store number 4. And storage number 5, is that right? There we go. So we'll go ahead and get this stuff figured out as we continue on with another brick in the mall. So I'll catch you on the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.